Welcome into another edition of Football Frenzy. I'm Carl Jones, and that handsome fellow over there is AJ Feldman.
We are approaching the midway point of the high school football season. Fall is here, and week 4 brought us some grade A matchups.
And we start the night in Class AA with McQuaid and Pittsford. Both teams have already had some pretty wild games so far this year, so together, you know we're in for a thriller. Former NCAA track champ and McQuaid grad Noah Williams taking care of the coin toss. Knights up 14-0 in the second. Will DeMarco buying time and finds Brenton Palladino for 6. McQuaid takes a 21-0 lead, but AJ, you know you can never count out Pittsford with that explosive offense.
You really can't.
Well, here you go. Caleb Lewis finds his right-hand man, Jackson Green, 55 yards to the crib. That makes it a 21-7 game. Then we jump to the fourth. Panthers now trail 29-22. Nathan Rohde muscles his way into the end zone. We now have a tie ball game with just over 3 minutes to play. DeMarco hits Gabe Zawallo, the smallest guy on the field, 5'5", 142 pounds. You like the stiff arm right there, too?
I loved it.
He just called a game. McQuaid, they win a thriller, 36-29.
In Class A, a battle of unbeatens as East hosted Canandaigua. Eagles, a strong start, up 20-0, but the Braves come storming back. Drew Willemie to his main man, Tyshee Crockton. The final of 3 straight Canandaigua touchdowns. Braves lead 21-20 at the half. In the third quarter, Canandaigua looking to add to their lead in the red zone. Willemie looking, heaves one up, but only going to find Irvin Wiggins. That's tough. Eagles making a stand. Still a 1-point game heading to the fourth. In the final quarter, Braves knocking on the goal line inside the 10, but Jazario McDonald with the Peanut Tillman punch. Eagles, another big stop in the red zone, and they don't take long to take advantage. Zymir Jackson, Kelvin Shepard from deep in their own territory, all the way down inside the red zone. Penalty puts it to the 9, and a few plays later, the give to Amari Young. Now, he actually fumbles here, but recovers himself. He cleans up his own work,
We
Carl.
love to see that. We love to see that.
That's your game-winning score. East hands Canandaigua their first Section 5 loss in over 3 years as they win 26-21.
How about another banger for you? Brockport playing host to Athena. Scoreless in the second quarter. Corey Reeves in the Wildcat and tells the Blue Devil defense, catch me if you can. The Trojans, no, they really can. Yes, this video shows that right there.
I see it.
The Trojans take a 7-0 lead. 4 minutes later, Landon Scott, fresh off a 14 performance last week, gets in the end zone right here to make it a 7-6 game. And then later in the second, special teams matters, okay?
They're very special.
Lucas Courtney right off the foot. That's teach tape right there, folks. Whenever the special teams coach is going to show that highlight right there, okay? And then setting up the Blue Devils with prime field position. Mr. Scott again finds the pay dirt. He finished with 4 scores on the night. This one went all the way down to the wire with Scott scoring with 33 seconds left to secure the win as Brockport. They got it done tonight, 32-29.
Victor hosting Fairport in the Teddy Bowl, raising some money for Camp Good Days. Midway through the first, still scoreless, Sam Gotham. Closest guy to tackling was his own teammate, 49 yards to the house. Victor up 7-0. Second quarter now, the Blue Devils go to the air. It's Brady Robinson. The big man, Nick Leonard, elevates and gets it. Blue Devils with a 21-0 margin. And then later in the quarter, it's Robinson doing it again. This one to Adam Ruffalo, his second touchdown of the day with nobody in the area code. Victor rolls 49-14. They move to 3-1 on the season.
Victor airing it out now, that's pretty scary.
Yeah.
Let's head back to the city where Wilson played host to East Ridge. Third play of the game. Lancers drop back to pass, trying to make something shake, but Trezir and Mario Campbell is there to pick it off and setting up the Wildcats with great field position. And then Jalen Hardiman is going to follow his convoy and cruise his way into the end zone for the first points of the game. We're going to jump to the second quarter now. Lancers with an answer. Amir Rogers is going to barrel his way into the end zone. The East Ridge takes a 7-6 lead with the score, and then less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Wilson down on the goal line. Rajon Ridgway, a fullback touchdown. Woo! You know we love those.
Low man, baby, low man.
We love those right there. That gave the Wildcats the lead, and they never looked back. Wilson gets their first win of the season, 24-13.
Another battle of unbeatens in Class A. Schrader hosting Brighton, and well, this one, Well, it was over before our cameras got here. Jack Simpson protecting the lead on the ground because our player of the week last week put on a show through the air. Drew Pagano, he tossed 4 touchdowns to put the Warriors up 27-0. 2 of those coming to standout wide receiver Torrance Washington. Brighton eventually found something in the fourth quarter. Tyler Martinovich to a wide-open John Aarons for a 46-yard score. But the Warriors stand alone atop A1. They are the class of the class. They get the victory 27-7.
The other Webster in action tonight, Thomas making the trip out to Gates Childlight. We pick things up in the fourth, Titans up 7-0. A little sophomore to sophomore connection here as Levi Kulik lobs it up to Joseph Baller, comes down with it for 6. And you know they've been dreaming of that since their Pee Wee days.
We've been dreaming of a name like that too. Baller, it's too good.
It fit perfectly. On the next drive, this Titans defense, they're pretty good. Dominic Blickott gets the scoop and takes that to the crib. Thomas, they go on to pitch a shutout tonight. 20-0, your final score. And coming up after the break, the Bills and Syracuse are both in unfamiliar territory. The Bills are banged up while the Orange are undefeated.
I think you said that right, undefeated. Plus, Aaron Judge swings for number 61. But first, here's some more Section 5 scores. Coming up tomorrow on Football Frenzy, the Saturday edition, another battle of undefeateds as HFL and Geneva both put their perfect seasons on the line.
That's right, the Panthers defense allowing 9 points per game. The Cougars offense scoring 40 points in each of their games. Plus, it's homecoming for Irondequoit as they host Arcadia.
But that will do it for us tonight. Tomorrow on CBS, conference play starts in the SEC. Florida and Tennessee squaring off at 3:30. Should be a good one, but we will see you tomorrow night. He's Carl Jones. I'm AJ Feldman. Have a great rest of your night.